how Johnny Carson's legacy grew from $40 million to $110 million. This isn't just real estate, it's a piece of Hollywood, frozen in glass. Perched above the Pacific in Malibu's exclusive Point Dume, this 4-acre compound was Johnny Carson's sanctuary for over 20 years. Designed by architect Ed Niles, it's a futuristic fortress of steel and glass, with a 30-foot arboretum atrium, koi ponds, and angles that defy convention. The estate spans 4 parcels, a 7,000-square-foot main house, a 2-bedroom guest house, a separate tennis pavilion, saltwater pool, spa, sauna, and a private sunken court, gifted by NBC itself. And yes, deeded access to Little Dume Beach, a slice of oceanfront paradise that can never be rebuilt. Sold for $40 million in 2019. Today, listed at $110 million. Annual tax, over $189,000. But that's the price of preserving a legacy. 6,962 Wildlife Road. Hollywood has faded, the ocean remains, and this home is its final stage. Santa Monica record, $110 million. What would a golfer see if they accidentally hit a ball into this house? Not just a backyard, but the most expensive private residence in the city's history. A home bordering the legendary Riviera Country Club, where presidents, billionaires, and PGA champions have played. But this is more than real estate. This is the only home in Los Angeles designed by architectural icon Howard Bakken, master of California Zen and Napa Valley elegance. Tucked into 3.6 acres of total privacy, the estate includes panoramic glass galleries, a 12-seat cinema, a wine cellar, private gym, full spa, a lounge, and a 10-car garage. The home runs on geothermal energy, silence, independence, and engineering built for decades. Value growth? In 1999, the land sold for $500,000. Today, it's worth $110 million. That's a 220 times increase in 25 years. Annual tax? $529,000. But you're not paying for square footage. You're paying for the architect's name, for land that can't be built again, for a seat at the table, among just 8 9-digit homes in all of Los Angeles. 859 Woodacres Road. Silence. Glass. Architecture you can't buy twice. If the ball's already in, might as well sign the check. You can't build this anymore. Not in California, not at the edge of the Pacific. But one man did, before the laws changed. Darwin Deason, billionaire, founder of Invitrogen. And what he built is the Sandcastle, a $108 million oceanfront estate in La Jolla, with something no other home in California has, a real private beach, carved into the cliffs, walled off, finished with imported white sand from Augusta National, because the local sand wasn't soft enough. Over 8,000 square feet of Versailles-inspired architecture, 10-car garage, elevator, saltwater pool, antique French limestone, and a formal dining room that hovers above the Pacific. Built from 2 lots, crafted for legacy, not resale. This isn't a flip, it's a fortress. Annual tax? Over $115,000. But you're not paying for square footage. You're paying for what can't be built again. The Sandcastle. Sand, stone, sovereignty. And now, it's up for claim. Villa, once owned by billionaire Randall J. Kirk. Built not for profit, but for legacy. Now reborn as a $134 million fortress of glass, stone, and light. A home stretching across 2.31 acres, from the Atlantic to the Intracoastal. 215 feet of private beachfront. 2 pools, one for sunrise, one for sunset. Over 22,000 square feet of crafted architecture. Between the Atlantic Ocean and the Intracoastal Waterway, a residence where sunrise meets power and sunset meets peace. Inside, elegance engineered for power. Home theater, wine cellar, recording studio, library, and spa. 9 bedrooms, 19 baths. A 6-car hurricane-rated garage and full generator autonomy. Bought for $25.5 million, now valued at $134 million. A 5-fold rise that defines vision, not luck. 820 South Ocean Boulevard. Not a home, a legacy carved between the tides. 2 years ago, this home sold for $2.5 million. Today, it's worth $24.5 million. A transformation not driven by luck, but by vision. Welcome to 1725 South Bayshore Drive, where design meets the ocean and the bay becomes part of your living room. Once a modest Grove residence, now a 10,800 square foot architectural landmark. A fortress of glass and steel, rebuilt by architect Charles Treister. Its heart, a saltwater pool, a rooftop jacuzzi, and a 6-car garage built for independence. It also includes 2 full guest suites, a private elevator, full house generator, and panoramic waterfront views that redefine tropical living. Even the taxes tell its story, over $90,000 a year, because perfection always has a price. 1725 South Bayshore Drive. This isn't just real estate, it's rebirth, a new chapter in Miami's modern architecture. Breaking! The most expensive peninsula in the Hamptons is up for sale. Athlete, billionaire, or investor, who will claim this athlete's paradise? Brooklyn Nets fans, this one's for you. Presenting a $100 million estate surrounded by water on all sides. A private peninsula with an NBA-style basketball court, private beach, yacht dock, and luxury lounge zones. And here's the twist, it's selling at a discount. Appraised at $112 million, you're walking in with $12 million in equity from day one. Built for those who live fast, think big, and relax with zero compromise. Indoor courts, full spa, yoga studio, gym, home theater, billiards room, and even a private lavender field. And the tax? $153,000 a year. But you're not paying for walls. You're paying for freedom, scale, and the ultimate sports dream in the most exclusive corner of the Hamptons. $79 million. The most expensive estate in the history of Washington state. The legendary triptych, the home that outprices Jeff Bezos' former mansion. Here's why. This residence was crafted by Tom Kundig as an architectural triptych. 3 monumental volumes fused into a single work of art, and it sits on an ultra-rare lot, 3.37 private acres and 434 feet of low-bank waterfront, a combination that no longer exists on Lake Washington. This is a private resort, a lakefront pavilion, dock, spa complex, standalone gym, sculptural pool, a 10,000-plus bottle wine vault, elevator, and garages for 6 cars. Asking price, $79 million. Annual property tax, $435,057. And here's the truth. Triptych doesn't compete with homes. It competes with museum pieces. This isn't a purchase for living. It's the acquisition of status that can't be matched and can't be replicated. This isn't just Utah. It's a snow-covered Hollywood for people who hate Los Angeles. Here, billionaires live in forest fortresses with private shooting ranges and hidden grottos. They ski straight off their rooftops and sleep in bedrooms with oxygen levels like the Maldives. No one here shouts about wealth. It whispers. This isn't a display of status. It's the silence of it. Today, 6 homes where luxury has gone fully incognito. Enter quietly. You won't leave the same. The Canyon Fortress, $43 million. Property tax, approximately $132,000 per year. Built from stone, wood, and steel, as if carved directly out of the mountain. Cathedral height ceilings. A library with a wrought iron spiral staircase and a fireplace you can literally drive an ATV into. But the real luxury is the silence across 100 acres. A private lake with trout, a waterfall, a climbing wall, and a gym styled like a hunter's lodge. This isn't a house, it's a private national park, and it answers to only one person, you. The Aqua Kingdom, $12,900,000. Property tax, approximately $78,000 per year. The largest private residence in Utah, nearly 50,000 square feet. This isn't where people live, it's where they play. Hidden inside is a full water park with slides, a lazy river, a rope swing from the balcony, a bowling alley, and a cinema with a bar. Even the kids' area is built to the scale of a pirate ship. This home bends architectural logic. It's not a villa, it's a private entertainment city, completely concealed from the world. The futuristic curve, $30 million. Property tax, approximately $66,000 per year. Forget cozy log cabins. This is the architecture of the future. A home with no sharp corners, only fluid lines, glass, and metal. Curved panoramic windows erase the line between you and the forest, while an infinity pool hangs over the slope. Next level ski in, ski out. You gear up in warmth and glide straight onto the run. It's a chameleon refuge. By day, it dissolves into the woods. By night, it glows like a spaceship. The Snow Throne, $27 million. Property tax, approximately $75,000 per year. 11,000 square feet of monumental reliability. Massive stone, heavy timber, and an entry arch like a medieval fortress. Inside, marble walls, gold-accented railings, and direct access to the ski lift. You could stay inside for weeks. A grand fireplace hall, library, spa, ski room, everything under one roof. This isn't just architecture, it's a throne room built on snow, and you're the only monarch. The Alpine Gallery, $30 million. Property tax, approximately $53,000 per year. 30,000 square feet of taste at its peak. A landscaped park with fountains worthy of Versailles. Columns, frescoes, a wine cellar for thousands of Bordeaux bottles. A pool with a slide, and an 8-car garage housing a collectible Ferrari that has never been driven. The perfect symbol of a home frozen at the height of perfection. This isn't just a mansion, it's a museum where every inch is an exhibit. The Oxygen Retreat, $28,500,000. Property tax, approximately $113,000 per year. A home where you disappear, even from cell service. The main secret is in the walls. An oxygenation system pumps oxygen-enriched air into the bedrooms. You live in the mountains but sleep at sea level. A floating staircase, a cigar lounge, and a subterranean spa carved directly into the rock. This isn't a house, it's a center for personal restoration. Where billionaires don't relax, they reset. This is what control looks like. This is what privacy sounds like. This is how money lives when it doesn't need attention. The Canyon Fortress, power through space. The Aqua Kingdom, hidden freedom. The futuristic curve, unity with nature. The Snow Throne, architectural dominance. The Alpine Gallery, taste frozen in time. The Oxygen Retreat, personal reset. 6 homes, 6 ways of living. And now the question isn't where you'd like to live. The real question is, honestly, which house wouldn't you last more than a year in? And which one would you stay in forever? Beverly Hills, Arizona edition. Paradise Valley and Scottsdale are the places where celebrities hide from the world. From Emma Stone to Devin Booker to Charles Barkley. Here, mansions aren't just luxurious, they're absurd. Rooftop pools, underground grottos, 10 fireplaces in the desert. This is the top 6 list of homes you can't buy without an invitation. They're never on billboards. They live at the top of the real estate food chain. But there's something realtors don't talk about. Every one of these homes was built not for luxury, but for control. More on that later. When it's plus 113 degrees Fahrenheit outside and ice cold inside, Pinnacle Mirage wasn't built, it was grown. Designed by British legend Nicole Jones, a protege of Zaha Hadid, it's organic architecture with an alien vibe. Inside, an ice room, a spa zone, a spiral staircase into nothingness. A garage that looks like a supercar exhibit, McLaren P1, Rolls Dawn with a custom wing. The lot was bought for $425,000 and grew into a $14.9 million estate. 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, 4.5 acres. Taxes, $2,800 per year, for now. And here's the strange part. Rumor has it the architect made guests leave their phones at the entrance so the house wouldn't remember too much. When the pool is the edge of the world, Upper Ridge Way isn't photographed, it's filmed by drones. From the ground, you can't see the panoramic roof, the edgeless pool, or the vertical drop into the desert. The home is carved into the canyon, concrete and steel. A Silicon Valley investor once lived here, a man who demanded absolute silence. 4 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, an elevator, a glass office, a Cliffside gym. 3.45 acres, walls that sink into the floor. Taxes, $25,500. You're not paying for the structure, you're paying for solitude you can't escape. When your backyard is a private botanical garden, Mockingbird Lane isn't a house, it's a stage set. Everything looks like it's seconds away from a Gucci garden campaign. A stream under your feet, chain-hung swings above you, a grotto where an oligarch's daughter once got engaged. Nearly 5 acres, 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 10 fireplaces, a wine room, a movie theater, a glass reading pavilion overlooking the hills. Featured in Forbes as one of the most Instagrammable private homes in the Southwest. Taxes, $21,800. On paper, you own the land. In reality, you become the landscape. When your closet is built for a rapper and the facade for an art dealer. On Diamond Rim Drive, you don't just live, you perform a role. Everything is custom. 17-foot ceilings, automatic bar windows, a Dolby Atmos theater, a kitchen with more chefs than guests, a dedicated watch-safe dressing room once held a Richard Mille collection, parking for 14 cars, at one point hosting a Ferrari 812, a G-Wagon 4x4 squared, and a Tesla Plaid at the same time. 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, 3.67 acres. Taxes, $36,200. This isn't a home, it's a showroom of wealth. When you don't hide from the world, you switch it off. Lost Canyon Lot 17 is $11 million for the privilege of not greeting your neighbors. 13.83 acres built on by only one person, you. No roads, no houses, no future development. Protected land. A hilltop pavilion, a wine room, a library, a waterfall, a gym. 4 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. An elevator, because even a hermit deserves comfort. When the previous owner went on a 1-year retreat, nobody noticed he was gone. Taxes, $30,100. It's a bunker, an elegant one. When waking up feels like checking into a private 5-star resort. N112th Street is a $25 million Silverleaf estate. 2 kitchens, a pool pavilion, a primary suite with a sauna and cold plunge, a kid's playroom, cinema, gym, office. 4.42 acres, parking for 16 cars. And one guest once said the line that still gives people chills. It feels like the house knows when you wake up, it turns itself on. Taxes, $16,800. Neighbor envy? Priceless. And that's how the cards fall. Pinnacle, design on steroids. Upper Ridge, a cliff you disappear into. Mockingbird, a resort with fireplaces. Diamond, a showroom of wealth. Lost Canyon, meditation in silence. 112th, a private lifestyle resort with no witnesses. 6 homes, 6 territories of power. And one question. If you were given one of these houses for free, but had to live there for 5 years without leaving, which one would you choose and stay sane?